What makes someone spend thousands of dollars on a handbag when a simple tote from the local store can carry the exact same things? Why do people wait months, even years, just to own a watch they'll only wear on special occasions? Luxury is more than just a price tag. It's an experience, a story, and most importantly, a feeling. From the red soles of Louboutin to the timeless elegance of a Rolls-Royce, luxury has a way of speaking directly to the human mind. But here's the question: why are we so drawn to exclusivity? Why does rare, expensive, and unattainable capture our attention and our wallets more than anything else? In this video, we're diving into the psychology of luxury, the hidden forces that make humans crave exclusivity. We'll explore why luxury brands don't just sell products, they sell identity, why wearing a luxury watch feels like more than just telling time, and why exclusivity, scarcity, and storytelling shape our deepest desires. Whether you're someone who saves up for one designer piece in your life or simply admires the beauty of luxury from afar, this journey will give you a new perspective. Because understanding luxury isn't about money, it's about psychology. It's about what it means to be human. So let's step into the world where craftsmanship meets desire, where scarcity meets status, and where the simplest objects transform into timeless symbols. The meaning behind luxury. Luxury has always been more than just material. Think about the crown jewels of England, the pyramids of Egypt, or the palaces of Versailles. For centuries, humans have used luxury to tell stories of power, wealth, and identity. Luxury signals something deeper. This is rare. This is special. This is not for everyone. Psychologists call this the signal value of luxury. When you own something exclusive, it doesn't just show you can afford it. It tells the world something about your taste, your place in society, and even your personality. That's why a luxury brand doesn't just put its logo on a product. It creates an entire lifestyle around it. Scarcity and desire. Here's something fascinating. Humans naturally want what they can't have. It's called the scarcity principle. Imagine walking into a store and seeing a sign that says, "Only one left." Suddenly, your brain lights up. That one item becomes more desirable, not because of what it is, but because it's rare. Luxury brands know this better than anyone. Think about Hermès and its iconic Birkin bag. You can't just walk in and buy one. Even if you have the money, you need to be invited. The waitlist can take years, and that scarcity transforms the bag into more than leather and stitching. It becomes a symbol of patience, privilege, and prestige. Or take limited edition sneakers. When Nike or Dior drop a rare collaboration, people camp outside stores, sometimes for days. Not because they urgently need shoes, but because owning something scarce feels like joining an exclusive club. Scarcity turns ordinary items into treasures. And the funny thing is, scarcity even works when it's artificial. A brand can simply say limited run or special edition, and people will rush to get it. That's the psychology at play. The rarer something seems, the more valuable it becomes in our minds. The emotional pull. But luxury isn't just about showing off. It's deeply emotional. Owning a luxury item often makes people feel a sense of accomplishment. It's not just a bag, it's a reward for years of hard work. It's not just a watch, it's a milestone. Maybe a graduation gift, a promotion, or a personal achievement. Think about someone buying a Rolex after their first big business success. Every time they glance at it, they don't just see the time. They see their journey, their progress, their story. That's the quiet magic of luxury. It turns ordinary objects into emotional treasures. This is why luxury often gets passed down through generations. A Cartier bracelet from a grandmother to a granddaughter isn't just metal and stones. It's memory, it's history, it's legacy. Luxury objects hold stories, and those stories become part of family identity. Even the act of buying luxury can be emotional. Walking into a boutique, being offered champagne, trying on an item that you've dreamed of for years, it's an experience that stays with you. And when you finally take it home, it becomes more than a purchase. It becomes a chapter in your personal story. Luxury and identity. Luxury is also about identity. Humans have an innate need to belong, but also to stand out. It's a delicate balance. Luxury lets us do both. Wearing a designer suit says, "I'm part of a refined group," but choosing which designer also says, "This is who I am." For example, someone wearing Gucci might want to signal boldness and creativity. Someone wearing Chanel might want to show timeless elegance. Someone driving a Ferrari might want to express passion and adrenaline. while a Rolls-Royce signals patience, refinement, and tradition. Every brand has its own personality, and when people buy into it, they're not just purchasing a product, they're purchasing a piece of identity. In fact, researchers call this the extended self. We don't just use objects, we use them to extend our personality into the world. That's why someone might say, "This watch is so me," or "That bag doesn't fit my style." Luxury is personal. It's how we tell the world who we are without saying a word. The power of storytelling. Perhaps the most underrated part of luxury is storytelling. Take Louis Vuitton. The brand began in the 1800s making travel trunks. Today, its products are a symbol of wanderlust, adventure, and sophistication. The story is baked into every piece. Or consider Cartier, often called the jeweler of kings. When someone wears a Cartier piece, they're not just wearing jewelry, they're wearing history, heritage, and legacy. Humans connect with stories more than facts, and luxury thrives on this. Every brand carefully crafts its narrative, making sure its customers feel like they're part of something larger. Even new brands understand this. Tesla, for example, positioned itself not just as a car company, but as part of a story about innovation, sustainability, and the future. People who buy Teslas often say they're not just buying a car, they're buying into a movement. Luxury thrives when it attaches itself to a bigger story. Without narrative, it's just material. With narrative, it becomes timeless. Luxury as an experience. Modern luxury goes even further. It's no longer just about the product, it's about the entire experience. From the moment you step into a boutique, you're greeted like royalty. The lighting, the scents, the music, all carefully designed to immerse you in the brand's world. It's the reason a luxury store feels different from any other. It's not about shopping, it's about stepping into a dream. And this experience extends beyond the store. Luxury hotels, for example, don't just provide a room, they provide a sanctuary. Staying at the Ritz-Carlton or the Amman resorts isn't about having a bed to sleep in. It's about the feeling of being in a place where every detail, from the pillowcases to the aroma in the lobby, has been curated to perfection. Even online, luxury brands create experiences. Exclusive online launches, private previews, personalized shopping services, all designed to make customers feel special, unique, and cared for. Why humans crave it. So why do humans crave exclusivity? Because it taps into our deepest psychological needs. The need to feel accomplished, the need to feel special, the need to belong, while also standing out. Luxury answers all of these at once. It makes us feel like we're part of something rare and beautiful. It reminds us that we've achieved something worth celebrating, and it lets us tell the world who we are without saying a single word. Luxury is more than indulgence. It's psychology in its purest form, a mirror reflecting back our desires, our status, and our dreams. At its core, luxury isn't about money, gold, or diamonds. It's about meaning. It's about psychology. It's about the timeless human desire for beauty, rarity, and identity. Luxury is powerful because it taps into who we are at the core, humans searching for meaning, for recognition, and for something that feels just out of reach. So the next time you see something exclusive, ask yourself, is it really the product I want, or is it the story behind it? Because in the world of luxury, it's never just about the price tag. It's about the psychology of desire.